One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Longhorns offense will go to work first. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Quick pass on the jet motion. And some room to work. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, get it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. And then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Might as well give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They'll run this play from the pistol. Handoff to the single back. Breaks the tackle. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He's going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, get him to the ground for no gain.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Snagged in the middle, it's Baxter. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Using his legs, it's Baxter. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wingo. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He's got an open man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Missouri wants to go fast.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Hard running there. Another broken tackle. And they'll knock him down.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting a run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
The Tigers have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Finds the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Tigers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Throws toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Manning. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Quarterback may change this route. They'll run play action. This time it's complete. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Got his man. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Good timing on the quick out. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Wingo. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Baxter. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Fires into the end zone. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Texas offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The Longhorns are in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground. Plows through the defense. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Working that left side now. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up in this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw. It's Manning. He got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Texas. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give on the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Got it behind the line. It's Roberts. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Manning. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Punt is on its way. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Got out of trouble and throws. Caught near the sideline, it's Baxter. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Manning. He lets one fly deep. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. He'll start this drive firing. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Pulls it in at the 25. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Off the play fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially...
And it's his fourth interception of the game. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? DB's right up on the receivers. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, obviously, this has been a defensive struggle the entire first half, so how big was it for the offense to score a touchdown? Their last possession of the first half, get an opportunity to tie this thing up going in at halftime. I think we can expect a lot of the same here in the second half, but no doubt, huge for their confidence offensively.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air, it's Manning. Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia.
And the Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man on the right. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Roberts. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
And the Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And the misconnection on the first attempt, see if he gets a little looser.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a...
Gonna let it fly. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Touchdown, Longhorns! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Snap it to the back. Find some fresh air. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Here comes the heat. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Spits it out to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wingo. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Longhorns lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. All they needed was a few inches, and the defense was not having it.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Got room on the return. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Missouri! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on 4th down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, back the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here's a heat. They'll run the screen. And tackled there by the defense.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Going for it on 4th down must be part of their philosophy. Just 1 for 3 so far in this one. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. They're going to test the right side with this one.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Finds his tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the Longhorns will move the sticks with the first down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the cup.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sidelines. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Quick completion on the out. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. They fought tooth